Hey everyone, this is Gary Kay, and I'm joined with Nia Celestin, the head of marketing at DTEN. Nia, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're heading to Enterprise Connect next week in Orlando. You'll be in booth number 328. This is a show almost tailor-made for a company like you, especially considering that over the last year, y'all have converted yourself from kind of like this company that focused exclusively on Zoom to a company that's embracing all the different collaboration systems now.
Yeah, absolutely. We certainly have. One of the things we announced last fall was our new partnership with Microsoft, and we are in process of certifying our portfolio for Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, and obviously, Enterprise Connect could be a great venue for you to talk about that because obviously on the corporate side, it seems like there seems to be a lot of movement towards Microsoft Teams. I think part of that is front row, and part of it is a lot of people realizing that hey, we've got video already. We're already using Teams for everything else. We've got video built into it, so it was sort of a natural thing for you to do that. And of course, your flagship product now is the D7X, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the D7X is really the next generation of the D7, our original flagship product. This particular product has more of everything than our previous generation is the way I like to put it. It's got, more compute capabilities. It has enhanced camera. It has enhanced audio algorithms, and it has a really enhanced touch experience as well.
My favorite product from ISE that you had in your booth was the D7X Dual. I thought that showed really well. I thought that your concept for that was really good, and obviously I'll have that at Enterprise Connect. And I think the uniqueness there is the fact that the camera's in the right place.
Yeah, finally, right? It seems obvious to folks, but finally, the camera's at eye level, so it really creates this. Particularly when you're looking at content, you're able to kind of look at the content and the camera at the same time, so you're not off looking in
Yeah,
different directions
yeah.
while you're in a meeting. You're able to really kind of focus and maintain that eye contact in the room.
And we gave an award to the View system, the D10 View, at ISC 2023, just a couple of months ago. Talk about what the View is.
Sure. The View camera is truly revolutionary in that it solves a few critical problems that exist in any video conferencing room. So those problems include making sure people on the sidelines of the room are actually included, because even when you have a wide angle camera, the nature of that angle is going to mean that people who are closest to the device are going to be cropped out of the image.
Right.
And also there's the problem of pixelation at distance. So the further you are away from the camera, the blurrier you become, and the less clear you are. So with the D10 View Pro camera system, which is 4K cameras that are added to the D7X products, what it does is it solves for that. So you get inclusion of those people on the sidelines. They get brought right into the meeting. And then people who are sitting at distance, for example, in a smart gallery mode or a front row mode, that image ends up being crystal clear on the screen.
Yeah, that's a creative way of sort of solving a lot of problems at once, especially since no matter what, we're gonna have a hybrid environment for a long, long time. If we ever don't ever have it, I think we're probably likely to be in this environment forever. And speaking of hybrid work environments, you're gonna have a session at Enterprise Connect with Scott actually on March 29th at 2 p.m. in Theater 128. I'd encourage you to sign. If you're going to be in Enterprise Connect, you might as well go. I mean, the show is one thing, but the education is probably the best parts of these types of shows. In that show, in that presentation, it's entitled "Hybrid Work Essentials for 2023." What can we expect out of that?
Yeah, it's really a conversation about building a collaborative culture and how that has to change in hybrid work. So we've certainly noticed a difference in our company in the pre-post pandemic
Yeah.
requirements of collaboration tools in meeting rooms. It went from being a sort of nice to have to being an absolutely essential set of tools. So the conversation is really going to be around how do you build as a company a culture of collaboration in a hybrid work environment? And we're going to dig into that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are afraid of that. And I think a company like you is in a unique position to sort of support that because of the fact that you're working with all the different platforms. But y'all have been a hybrid company yourself, so you know what it's like to actually work that way. You're also going to be a panelist on the visual collaboration and whiteboarding session as well, which is on March 29th at 3 p.m. Ira, my friend Ira Weinstein, is going to lead that. That'll be a really good session. That dude knows more about collaboration than any human on earth.
Yeah. That's all about sort of, should we all be whiteboarding is I think that part of the title of that session. And, the conversation is really going to be around the value of the touch display and the ability to whiteboard in persistent environments, and how critical that is for collaboration in hybrid work.
And of course, my favorite all-time product from you is the D10 Me Pro, and you're going to be giving away a D10 Me Pro. You're doing some kind of promo with the D10 Me Pro. Talk about that for just a second.
We are. It's really just an opportunity for people to come by our booth, experience our products, enter to win, so that you could take a D10 Me Pro home with you after the show and get your hands-on experience with a D10 device.
Yeah, and that is a personal collaboration device for both the office and for home. And you can see all this at booth 328 at Enterprise Connect next week. Nia, I really appreciate you doing this session for me, and good luck at the show and have fun.
Thanks, Gary. See you there.
And watch all of our coverage at ravepubs.com. Everything's going to be next week, all Enterprise Connect next week at ravepubs.com. Thank you.